So I got a message today from my sister, and she said, thank you for the present. You sent a girl's basket. They had a boy.
They had a girl?
No, Joshua had a boy. His name is Ben. You sent pink stuff to a baby boy.
So?
People don't like that.
Well, I thought it was a girl. No one said anything. I even said it came in a hat box.
Yeah, but...
Would you give a hat box to a boy?
Yeah, I've got a hat box and I'm a boy.
You're a fag.
Every evening in Australia, more than 4 million of us choose to spend the night in front of the telly.
It's so good!
This is so painful. But have you ever wondered what other people are watching?
That's what she does. Hard-hitting questions.
Find out what people thought about what was on in the last 7 days.
Excellent.
God help it. It's like Sex in the City. But not at all.
This week, we were gripped by the finale of The Bachelor.
I'm so excited.
As Richie chose his true love. We faced some tough love with the season premiere of Australia's Next Top Model.
It's all about the hip hop.
Where are the Asian girls? Don't they know we never age?
And a brand new Aussie drama got our hearts racing.
Oh. Hello. Don't miss that.
Can you kiss Dad for us?
Oh, God.
Do you want to kiss me?
That'd be ridiculous.
Dad, kiss. I've never seen you guys kiss.
Oh,
Wait, let me get my buckaroo.
You haven't done your teeth. You haven't done your teeth. Exactly. You haven't done the teeth. You got Sartane.
You should be more forward with your kissing.
Like, do you guys even love each other?
Tonight.
Last week, we followed Richie to Bali on the final episodes of The Bachelor.
This experience has been a wild, crazy, emotional rollercoaster.
If they're going to have him half naked on the freaking show, give him a spray tan, man. Oil him up.
I've built relationships with 3 beautiful women.
Single mother, perfect match. Ukrainian, what's a female version of a heartthrob?
I think it would still be a heartthrob. I'm all about equality, bro. They are all completely different.
He must have made his mind up by now, you think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he has.
Well, I've got 2 more shows to go. I've got to keep talking shit.
To help me make my decision, I'm taking these girls away to somewhere that I love.
Oh, world traveller.
Indonesia.
Bali.
I've been to Indonesia many times.
Bali.
It's like every bogan from Western Australia goes...
I used to go there for school camp like 25 years ago.
That's why I said all the bogans from Western Australia.
The beautiful there, Bali.
Indonesia, then.
Oh, sorry.
Lucky you might get bitten by a monkey and die of some sort of foreign fever.
Of the remaining 3 girls, the first to experience Indonesia's Bali with Richie was Alex.
Oh my God, that's so fucking cool! Oh my God, this is awesome!
It's a car.
Well, I think they're well suited to each other, these two. She's a bit of an airhead.
You wouldn't be a Rhodes Scholar going on this show. One of the major requirements would be tick this box. Are you an airhead? Yes or no?
Oh, welcome to Indonesia.
Bali.
It's crazy. I've never been in.
Oh my God, I can see Alex's butt cheek.
How to win The Bachelor, page 56.
Show your bum off. And I've always liked Alex, so she's great.
Next up was fan favourite, Nikki.
How are you? How are you? I'm really good, really good.
Nikki. I like this one.
She's fun, man.
I just like, his arms. It's nice feeling.
They're really cute together.
Who is your tip?
It's Nikki for sure. Nikki every day of the week. Nikki proper loves him.
You know, I love fun and adventure, and I love adrenaline. What could go wrong?
Pretty exciting stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is real outdoorsy.
And finally, the mysterious Ukrainian, Elena.
Oh, Elena.
Bloody hell.
She's like a supermodel.
If she had a penis, I'd date her. That's how pretty she is.
How Elena actually feels about me has always been a bit of a mystery.
There are, a few concerns here and there.
What are the concerns?
You're a dork.
You're boring.
To me, you are mysterious. I wonder, how do you feel about me?
Fishing for compliments.
Risky.
She's like the classic, beautiful, untouchable girl. I'm surprised she remembers his name.
At the end of the day, I'm thinking, is it too much of a hassle for us to have a relationship?
Elena's incredibly hard to read.
Not really, Rich.
That's not very hard to read.
Not that into you.
Move on.
Read the signs, bruh.
It's just not that easy.
This will be the first time, maybe,
Somebody's actually said that to him.
to any bachelor. I mean, the whole idea is that they're all fighting for his love and affection and attention. Who's in control now?
Technically, it's Richie, because he's the one that hands out the roses, and there's no rose for Elena.
She's going, thank God for that.
I really need to follow my heart.
Follow the heart.
You have to think with his heart because he doesn't have a head.
Welcome to the finale of The Bachelor.
The moment we were all waiting for was on Thursday night,
I made a promise to myself that I would follow my heart.
Oh, here we go, follow the heart.
when Richie and his heart finally arrived at their destination.
Crunch time.
What's better, Christmas or Bachelor final?
I think you know the answer.
We're here in beautiful Indonesia.
Why don't they just say Bali?
Who will it be? Alex or Nikki?
Nikki's gonna win. This is gonna be
Here's to Nikki.
Here's to Nikki.
Nikki's a down-to-earth, gorgeous woman.
I love Nikki.
She lives an hour away. She's gorgeous.
I'm so excited.
She was the first one to say I love you.
She doesn't have a kid.
She was the first one to get a rose.
They're gonna be together forever.
Put your house on it, mate.
There's no doubt that Alex having a son certainly makes things a lot more complicated.
She's looking pretty stunning.
Alex looks like a logie.
She does a bit.
Poor Alex, I feel bad for her
Yeah.
that she's going to be rejected in front of the whole country.
Yeah.
First one out of the limo, he's always the loser.
Gold dress Alex, red dress Nikki.
Okay, do not talk. This is intense.
The first one
That gets out of the limo,
gets a flick.
gets a flick.
Oh! Turn off the TV.
No! Nikki.
Nikki's.
What I feel for Richie's like nothing that I've ever felt before.
Fruitcakes.
What is happening? Big mistake. Huge mistake. Like, life huge mistake.
I'm flat, Adam.
No, I don't even want to watch the end.
I'm flat.
I don't even want to watch the end.
I'm really flat.
My heart is with Alex.
Could you do that to someone?
No. Well, yeah.
String them along that badly?
Yeah. I've been stringing along now 16 years, sweetheart.
I'm so excited to see Alex.
I really want to be happy for them both, but I'm not.
Coming into this experience, I was certain I knew what kind of partner I was after.
She has to be white.
She had to be blonde.
Did you get a mix up?
From that very first night we met, he wrote me a poem.
Write me a poem. Apparently that'll just do it for anyone.
There was a lady named Lee who I put on my knee. And one day I talked to her, Nick, then I gave her my...
Coming down this adventure, Alex, I
Follow my heart,
was told to follow my heart,
and it's found you.
and following my heart has led me to you. I love you, Alex.
I love you, Alex.
I love you.
You're the one that I want to spend the next 6 months with.
I'm so happy right now. I have a gorgeous man, a wonderful man who I absolutely love and adore. Oh my god.
She's a lovely girl too. Nothing taken off her.
What a fizzer.
Bring on the Bachelorette. Got you a gift.
Thank God.
Toilet paper.
I ran out yesterday. It was horrible. You get really mathematical, I find. You're like, oh, 3 pliers. All right, fold that in half. I can make this work.
Just.
And if not, oh well.
I'm having a shower.
Have a shower.
Last Wednesday night, the project tackled a controversial political comeback.
Well, the Greens have walked out on Pauline Hanson as she delivered her first speech to the Senate.
Now we are in danger of being swamped by Muslims.
Oh, Jesus.
Sweetheart, we heard this speech about 15 years ago.
So it was Asians then, now it's Muslims.
Well, at the risk of being swamped by Asians in the 90s because they were here to take everyone's taxpayer dollars. I'm pretty sure I'm a pretty active contributor to taxes in Australia.
They're a culture and ideology that is incompatible with our own.
Can you imagine how that would go down if she'd transposed the word Muslim for Jew?
Therefore, I call for stopping further Muslim immigration.
She's so Donald Trump, it's not funny. She started off with Asians, flavour of the day is Muslims.
It's the next minority group.
In about 3 months' time, there's too many Greeks.
Yeah, they used to say all these things about us. Our parents learned to adapt to the way of life here. Okay, so if they can do it, so can the Muslims. Anyone can do it.
You know what? I think Pauline Hanson's quite right with certain things. You can make one comment and you can disagree with almost everything she says. And if you agree with one sentence, then you can be looked upon as racist.
If you are not prepared to become Australian and give this country your undivided loyalty, obey our laws, respect our culture and way of life.
They don't have to become Australians to me. This much of what she said is true. Come here, not just Muslims, anybody who comes over here should respect our laws and the way we do things.
I don't know any immigrants that don't abide by all of the lists that she just said. I know plenty of Australians that have broken Australian laws.
I've got 2 mates, they're Muslim. They don't celebrate Christmas, so they go play golf. That's about as Australian as it gets, I think.
If anyone's changing the culture, it's Pauline Hanson by trying to prevent people from coming in.
Then I suggest you go back where you came from.
She didn't say go back where you came from.
Yeah, man, she did.
If you don't follow the rules, she didn't say get out of our country, I don't want you.
Dad would always say, in our country, in Greece. And I'd say, you know what, Dad?
If you don't like it, go back.
It's hard to explain what it is like watching a parliamentarian get up like that and abuse you.
Oh, because he's a Muslim, isn't he? Of course.
Under parliamentary privilege.
If one of us as managers got up and did that, we'd be sacked. We're not allowed to be racist at work.
You can say whatever you want in Parliament and you're not held accountable for it.
If she said it out in the press, would she get in big trouble?
Good.
In the project's guest chair was Daily Telegraph columnist Sarah Lamarquand.
I really disagree, though, with the Greens that left the Senate while she was talking. I strongly disagree with what she said, but I also support her right to say it.
Why should someone have to stand there and listen to racism?
That's their job.
They should have stood there and then be prepared to give it back to her.
I think there's a real danger in how people respond to her and
have to fight her arguments with facts.
Yeah.
Everything is with facts.
If you look at the stats, it's only like 2% of the population is Muslim.
It's going to take a while for them to swamp us.
She is an elected representative, and she is only in the Senate because a certain amount of Australians put her there.
Scariest thing is that she actually got voted into Parliament.
People are scared. People are scared. They do dumb stuff.
You think of Brexit. It was all on immigration. People don't talk about their feelings, but they vote for their feelings.
Her machinery, if you like, is I'm the only person in Australia brave enough to say this.
She's doing some damage to this country, I can tell you.
I think it's great she's back in there because it gives things a bit of a spark, doesn't it? It's getting very boring down in those parliamentary halls.
Oh, die. She's a bad name to Australians.
I'm waiting for Pauline Hanson to say it was all a joke, guys.
I was just kidding.
I actually did a bit of modelling in Cambodia.
No?
I had this novelty-sized martini glass. And so there's like a tuk-tuk going around and Siem Reap with me on the back, we're going...
On Tuesday night, Foxtel premiered Australia's Next Top Model.
Yes!
Now in its 10th season.
You've been on the catwalk, haven't you?
Yes, indeed I have.
13 young hopefuls compete to be number one.
Why would you want to be a model? They use and abuse you, then spit you out when they don't want you anymore.
It's not rocket science, but if you want to survive, you've got to be very, very smart.
This time last week I was at school and now I'm here and it is crazy.
What's the age criteria?
You can start at 13.
That's ridiculous.
Well, if you're pretty.
Where are the Asian girls? Don't they know we never age?
These girls are stunning.
Is there any plus size models, meaning size 10s?
Yes.
Or a big size 8?
Teamed up with judges Alex Perry and Megan Gale, Jennifer Hawkins hosts the show.
She looks a bit Kylie Minogue.
I think she goes to the same surgeon.
Hello, girl.
The only thing I ever remember about her was when her dress fell off and you got to see her G-string.
Jennifer Hawkins' catwalk fail, it comes up straight away.
In just a couple of hours, right here where you're standing, you'll be walking in your first ever runway show.
I love how they get so shocked. Oh my God, like, you want us to walk on a runway?
I mean,
what?
We didn't know we had to do that.
No.
We thought we'd turn up, kick a footy and, ride a bike and mud wrestle.
Wearing my Alex Perry Spring Summer 16 collection.
I thought Alex Perry was a chef.
What?
My brand took 20 years to make.
That's Neil Perry, man.
I don't dress just anyone, and I don't let any model wear it.
Oh, what a load of shit. He would let me wear his fucking dress if I paid for it, wouldn't he? What's he going to be standing at the register and go, oh no, you can't buy my dress?
The girls prepare to put their best foot forward on the catwalk.
My birthday's coming up. Can we just get these on?
But Sophie's struggling.
My feet were like wide, so like they weren't fitting comfortably in the shoes, which made it pretty hard to walk.
This is like such typical model struggles. My feet are too wide, so they couldn't fit in a shoe.
We just deal with it.
Why should they deal with it? Get her the right size, Malaka.
She's not going to get anywhere with this girl. She doesn't have the right attitude. You have to have a certain amount of I'm too cool, but there's got to be a certain amount of twinkle as well.
No strong expression, no smiling at others.
Oh, I could be good at that. I can do that.
That's constipated.
I'd laugh. I wouldn't be able to do this. Go on, be serious.
I have a resting bitch face.
You didn't even last 2 seconds. Can you do it, Kane? Oh, you're made to be a model.
Okay, sure.
You're good, Kane. You're real good.
What's a good walk? Like, what do you look for here?
Well, you've got to do that leg thing.
They stop, they do that, then they turn around, then they go.
It's all about the hip pop.
Now it's Sophie's turn.
My feet are absolutely killing me. I'm kind of struggling to walk.
Shoulders back, back, back.
She's a bit wobbly on the heels. Yeah, bless.
Failing to impress in the walk-off, Sophie hopes to nail the next challenge.
Oh my God. These girls are too easily excitable. It's quite annoying.
Don't worry too much about posing like you expect us to
want you to pose, try to look relaxed, but then don't try, because I don't want you to try.
Whatever. Like, you not try and think too much about it.
Okay.
Do like
5, 6 years. So loose, man. Look how loose I can be.
I need more in that. Do more?
That's nice. That's really nice.
Now do less.
How you doing? How you doing?
No, too much. Do less. Do more?
you do?
Don't worry about that.
It's now final judgment. Who will stay and who will go?
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Not good. Her chin's too in.
A little bit like she's holding in a fart.
Oh, the photo's not too bad.
I don't know. I reckon it's a bit orkies. I give it a 6. What would you give it, mate?
I'm going to give that one an 8.
I like it. Yeah, you're one to watch, honey. I gave you a 9.
Oh, shit. Don't ask me to score. I don't know how.
Well done.
While some of the models walk away upbeat, others are not so confident.
I have been told before that I've thicker, lower.
Jeez.
That kind of critique must have really affected your confidence.
Are you okay? No. The modelling industry is so whack. No wonder half these women around here are putting their fingers down their throat and throwing up all the time. They don't have to look like
And
this.
it goes back to the people running the show. They want those women looking like that.
I'm getting emotional.
Oh, now they're all going to cry.
I couldn't work for like 5, 6 years because my butt was too big. The industry here just said to me, you can't work, you're too big.
And she went to Italy and they absolutely loved her.
I went, perfecto. Oh, bellissima.
I guess it all comes down to self-confidence, and we can all relate to what it feels like to not be adequate.
Just don't listen to anyone, okay?
Don't listen to anyone except us who are judging you.
Next up is Sophie.
So Sophie, with one of the lowest scores in the challenge, you really needed to bring it for the photo shoot. So let's have a look at your photo.
Wow. That looks good.
What's she doing with her hand?
God only knows. Looks like she's hailing a taxi. I think she's going to be the first one to go.
There's no energy coming back at me, like it's not really grabbing me.
I couldn't tell the difference between that and the last photo.
They look the same to me.
It's all such trivial bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, lots to do. You're great, but I'm going to give it a 4 as well.
What's the criteria?
What you see, that's what I'm judging. Don't judge a book by its colour, wrong business.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. You have been eliminated.
Wide feet and a bad photo have sealed Sophie's fate.
Good on you, sweetheart. You'll be right. Go to university and get a degree. Show them all.
It's not sort of turning up and looking cute. You know, you've got to have a killer instinct.
Could you be a model?
No, I don't want it.
You could. I bet you there'll be caftans out there that need people to walk down them. Moo-moos. You'll be Australia's moo-moo top model.
Thanks very much.
Okay. Are you thirsty?
Might be.
Did he eat his food today?
He just had some chicken eggs. I forgot to give him his actual food. But it's there, so I can give it to him for dinner.
For the past 2 weeks, we've been following a special series from Catalyst on the ABC.
Dogs always spat everywhere.
Oh, look, we're going to watch a doggy show, Mel.
It's about puppies, look. Coming up on Catalyst, the science of dogmanship.
Dogmanship?
I don't think I could be bothered with all this.
No, this is good.
We recruited 3 regular dog owners. They could have got us. Although we're not really regular, are we?
Yeah, we're not normal dog
Do it
owners.
by 200%. And designed a daunting 2-week challenge.
I love a man that loves dogs. You know what? A lot of men say they love dogs, and then it comes down to it, and you're kind of like, do you really love dogs?
But will it be enough to turn untrained pets into household super dogs? Get the phone.
And you look like your dog.
She does, doesn't she? Most people do.
Do you know what dog you should get? A Hungarian Vizsla.
Sick.
Long, loves to run, got red hair.
Corgi, the queen.
What's Corgi?
The queen's dog.
Before the dogs can be effectively trained, the owners need to work out whether their dogs are happy.
People just don't know the signs of stress in their own dogs. The ears slick down and back.
And their ears fall down naturally anyway, don't they?
They said they go back.
No.
Backwards.
Normally they go up if they're listening.
So when they're stressed, they go back.
Well, so because they're listening, they're stressed? You don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
I never do.
I'm going to show you some pictures, and I want you to tell me whether the dog is happy or not.
Happy.
Happy.
No.
Looks like he's just bitten someone's hand off.
Not happy.
Happy. That one looks confused. So, what did you say?
The ones on the left are all stressed.
Stressed?
Well, how would you know?
What a heap of bloody hoover.
What I'd like to do is show you a short video of a young dog being tickled on the chest.
Oh, they wouldn't like that. That looks perverted.
Well, Millie loves it. Best way to calm her down is to just do that.
Do you want one?
Scratch the front of her chest. She loves it. This.
All right.
What if I told you that the dog actually showed 8 signs of stress?
Why doesn't one of them turn around and say, I think you're full of crap?
You can pick up on so much if you actually know what's going on.
Based on all the science we're learning here, I reckon Ace hates us.
Now that we can read our dog's mood, it's on with the training.
Do any of you ever lose your keys? Or what about that phone? You're going to train your dog to locate those items anywhere in your house.
Teach my dog, get me a beer. Go to the fridge, give me a beer out.
I mean, train him to do something useful, like go into a store and steal shoes.
I don't need my dog to look for my keys or my phone.
I just want it playful.
I've got my kids for that.
The first step is to motivate with rewards.
And then as soon as you say that word, the reward comes.
Yes.
Perfect.
What we're doing here is setting up a new pathway in the dog's brain so that every time it hears the word yes, it gets a rush of pleasure.
Yes!
Oh. Maybe I could do that with humans.
Certainly haven't said yes for a while, Kate.
Now Roxy's ready to introduce the phone.
Any look towards it, sniff towards it, movement towards it. Oh, that's it. There you go. Nice one. Let's move it again.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Isn't she just moving her head
That's what I
in any
thought.
direction?
She doesn't look like she's acknowledging the phone.
Oh, look at that. That's a smart little thing, isn't it?
After 2 weeks of rewards and reinforcement, it's time to see whether the training has worked.
You know what? We can train dogs to do stuff. Why the fuck can't we train men?
Roxy? Where's the phone? Come on, Roxy.
Oh, she's looking for it.
Come here. Oh, I wish our dogs could do cool things.
So apparently you can teach him in 2 weeks.
Find the phone, Roxy.
Good girl. She found it. Good girl.
Yeah, she was pushing him towards there, didn't you see?
I can't believe they've taught their dogs to do this in 2 weeks.
No, she cheated. She was over there.
You showed her where it was.
Hey, Lazy, get off the lounge and do something. Look at these dogs.
It does seem that the science of dogmanship can unlock a new level of communication and happiness for your dog.
Oscar, are you happy? Stella, are you happy? What about you, Foxy? Good. You know that guy on Tinder the other day?
Oh, he said
Did
hello.
you end up going out?
No, he said
Why
hello
not?
and I didn't say hello back. I'm actually thinking of getting rid of Tinder.
Why?
Oh, because, you know...
You're
half
not
of-
on it often.
Nah, half of them have their shirts off, there's dick pics, there's this pic, there's that
Really?
pic. I want to see their eyes to see if they've got sincere eyes. I don't want to see their dick pics.
Yuck.
On Wednesday night, Channel 9 pinned its hopes on the first episode of its latest Aussie drama, Doctor.
Doctor.
Give me the news.
Got it. Bad case of loving you. I love a little bit of Australian drama.
All the ones lately have been crap.
The show features big city heart surgeon Dr. Hugh Knight, whose unprofessional behaviour lands him on probation in rural Waihope.
Dr. Knight, right? The heart guy. Let me guess, a country town that has a surplus of good-looking women. Nothing to do except flirt.
Soaps have a formula, a recipe. They're easy to predict.
The first hot chick he sees, he will most likely end up with.
So, Hugh, I'm your supervisor.
And there's the hot chick.
Could be her.
No, I get her.
If you have really lovely eyes.
All the better to see through your bullshit. I do women.
There you go.
I reckon he's going to end up with her.
She goes for girls.
I'm joking.
You should know one thing, I'm always the best at what I do. I've worked harder than anyone to get where I am.
Where you are is sitting in front of me about to piss into a jar for a drug test.
I'm the one with the power now.
Now pee into a cup.
Where's the bathroom?
You'll do it in front of me. I don't trust you yet.
Oh, come on. Can't ask him to wee in front of her.
Get out your schlong.
This is just humiliating.
Really?
Do you ever get a bit stage fright?
Never.
You quite happily piss in front of anyone?
Anyone.
Like right now, me, you piss in front of me?
Well, if you weren't in my living room, sure.
Hugh finds another beautiful woman underwater in a dam.
Hello. That's the best part.
Why do they always have to have a nude woman through a dam?
Hey.
The woman is ex-girlfriend Charlie.
I think she's so attractive.
She's gorgeous.
She's Greek, this chick.
Is she?
I think so.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I'm naked behind here.
What's on me?
Thank you.
Awkward.
Totally gonna get it on.
How do you tell if a girl's flirting?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know yet. Don't they play with their hair?
You can touch it if you want to.
The beautiful women keep rolling in, this time in the form of a pharmaceutical rep.
I'm out on the road a month at a time. I get so bored I can tear my hair out.
I get so bored.
I get so bored.
I get so bored.
Give it a pull.
Oh my God.
I was a pharmaceutical rep, but I never carried on like that.
Totally got a shag.
You reckon in that room?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
In the next 5 minutes.
No, they're gonna go on a date first. They could have gone out for a drink first.
This is Aoife, Dr. Knight.
Next woman to line up, Nurse Aoife.
So how are you today, Hugh?
Worst day of my life.
Is it?
Jesus, we've actually had an Asian person and now we're having a dark
Why
person.
are you surprised?
Oh, I'm surprised because it's Australian commercial television.
So?
Yeah, well, they never used to, Isabel. It's about bloody time.
Hey, what have we got? That went in the chest. Can I see how big this is?
Jesus, your finger. Oh, I can't look at stuff like that.
Oh, awesome. Nurse and doctor bond over a successful surgery with a surprising discovery.
Look what he had in his pocket. For home? You're welcome to come.
Where did they get pills in the country?
Won't the patient wake up and ask where his stuff is?
I'm going.
Oh, the words say no, but the eyes say yes.
Oh, the dialogue is painful.
Who is the writer of this show?
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going home to 13 Smith Street to get off my beautiful face.
The show seems boring.
No, it's really good. You're not giving it a shot.
All right, let's give another 2 minutes.
He's going to 13 Smith Street. Knock on the door. See, 13 Smith Street.
Don't do it. It's like your wee test. That's not too bad, the show.
I think it's quite interesting. Once in a blue moon, a really good drama comes along, but the blue moon hasn't come yet.
I don't always cook well, like those bad tacos.
They were great. What are you talking about? You just want compliments.
I know, they were awful.
I don't reckon they were, although I did spew.
On Tuesday night, we got our hearts racing with Channel 9's medical series King's Cross ER.
King's Cross.
Our old neighbourhood.
I miss King's Cross, don't you?
Yeah, it was always fun.
I love this show.
When I think of King's Cross, I think of electric guitars and emergency rooms.
St Vincent's being where it is means that you see a lot of drug and alcohol issues.
I would never venture through the cross on a Saturday night.
It was like another world. You grew up in the cross.
As soon as the Bogans came in from the suburbs on a Friday, Saturday night, that's when trouble started.
The first patient we meet has a gruesome injury.
Certainly it's not a great thing to watch before dinner.
This fellow's been punched in the mouth and he's got a laceration within his mouth that's bleeding profusely.
The patient is uncooperative and aggressive.
Isn't that your job full of shit? Everyone jump, get in.
Mate, quit running your mouth and let them do their work, you goose.
They're trying to help.
You have to admire these people. I find it's just extraordinary.
God bless these nurses and the doctors. God bless them. They're angels from God.
Have you had to deal with some grubs before, Dad, that you just like, I just fucking hope you bleed out?
Yep, but you still do your best. It's funny, you just go into automatic pilot and you just do what you do with everyone. Then afterwards you think, oh my God.
This man is very hard to treat right now because he's angry, he's been assaulted, and he's intoxicated.
King's Cross ER, just like you normally are, 10 times the physical violence.
People just get so aggressive when they drink.
I'm not an aggressive drunk, am I?
Oh?
I just get happy then fall asleep.
I'm a funny drunk.
I kiss everyone when I'm drunk.
Yeah, you're loose.
Not loose. We can't get him to cooperate, so we need to give him some drugs to sedate him.
It's just like a wild animal, isn't it? You have to sedate them to make sure you can work on them.
But even before the man has been stitched up, another intoxicated victim is wheeled in.
Assaults, punched and stomped to the face and the body area as well.
Far out, guys.
That's 2 bashings.
I think it's a huge problem.
What is?
Alcohol-fueled violence. There's always that one dude that just gets so gross and disgusting and ruins the fun for everybody.
Ban alcohol? Oh no, don't ban alcohol, shit.
Australians seem to not be able to go and enjoy themselves, have a few drinks or whatever. They've got to be preloaded, tanked up before they go anywhere. It's always traditionally been to get drunk.
Exactly, it's entrenched that you've got to be drunk to have a good time.
Even just talking about it right now, I want to sit my way in.
There'll only be about 2 or 3% of people that don't drink.
I actually feel like a minority. I'm always justifying the fact that I don't drink.
We've seen kids dying from a simple discussion in a pub that just because they're intoxicated, they punch each other and that's it.
It scares me so much that kids are going to go out into that world.
But they do say that since the lockout thing, that it hasn't been nearly as bad.
They have lockout laws.
What's that?
So basically, they shut everything down. You can't serve alcohol over a certain time. Oh, no, that sucks.
It's apparently has helped reduce the violence in the CBD there. Yeah.
Don't you think that's a little bit OTT?
I hear from everybody that lives there now. It's like a ghost town with these lockout laws.
It's lost its soul.
Extremely lucky. The patient's brutal bashing has resulted only in concussion.
Another life saved.
At King's Cross ER.
Unfortunately for the staff at St Vincent's,
Let me go, please. I'll just...
it's a never-ending cycle.
One of the most challenging things about the drug and alcohol patients is that we see them, we fix them, and we know that we're probably going to see them in a few days' time again for the same thing.
But they do a good job, don't they?
And then you also think, geez, my job's easy.
I don't know how they do it, but they do.
Something burning.
Oh my God! You should see what
Oh my God, Matt, look what I've done.
How long has that been on?
You've got to be kidding. It's been on an hour. I forgot about it.
How long should it be on?
Half an hour. It's
That
free.
would have been nice. Now, don't with the dog, eat it.
No.
Yes, he will.
He can't eat that. Hey, it's burnt.
Okay, put it up. Have it tomorrow for lunch.
On Wednesday evening, we watched Australia's highest rating nightly quiz show.
The chase.
Can someone tell me how they get the name The Chase on this?
You're chasing money.
These four strangers must work as a team to win thousands of dollars standing in their way.
It's a little bit over the top, isn't it, Andrew O'Keefe?
He annoys me.
He's always super outrageous with his hands.
We all face the chaser tonight.
And tonight.
He's like a wiggle.
The chase
He's on.
is on. Let's meet the team.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm studying business management and I'm hoping to open a vegan fast food restaurant.
Vegan fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
That is a dead set way to go broke.
I would definitely go for that.
Not interested.
How's it going? I'm Patrick.
Go Patrick.
In my spare time, I like to play a bit of ice hockey.
Matt, what would you say?
Hi, I'm Matt Dalton. I work in healthcare. I got 2 kids. They're both a nightmare. Got a wife who can't cook.
I'm Patrick. I've come to chase the chaser.
Aren't you meant to run away from the chaser?
In the first round of the chase, each of the 4 contestants answer questions to build up a cash jackpot for the team. And next up is Vanessa.
Called up for national service after winning Wimbledon was Goran who?
Inovinovich.
Dikovic.
Correct.
Thank you.
The second line of Australia's national anthem is For We Are Young and What?
Free. What?
How does she not know the Australian anthem?
She should be kicked out of the fucking country, not knowing that shit.
There's an advertisement on why you shouldn't go vegan.
Vanessa ends up with $16,000.
Good work, sister.
But to stay in the game, she must take on the chaser and win.
The governess.
I love the governess.
She reminds me of the principal from Matilda. This chick is so scary.
How scary is she?
Is she good?
Ain't smart. She's the last one I'd want to go up against.
Which is not the name of a NASA space shuttle. A. Endeavour. B. Atlantis. C. Galactic.
Galactic.
No one's going to call it galactic.
C. Galactic.
Yes.
Endeavour.
Galactic. No, Endeavour went up in flames.
You say Atlantis.
No chance.
Correct answer is Galactic.
She needs more meat.
And says
She'll get it right.
what a shame.
Catch you later, alligator.
Eat a steak, come back next week.
Although Vanessa's eliminated, the other 3 manage to survive and accumulate $50,000 that they will win if they can defeat the governess.
Which classic fable has the line I'll huff and I'll puff?
Fiddle pigs.
3 little pigs.
Correct. In what country did Mother Teresa do most of her life work?
India.
India.
Correct.
Touchdown.
The challengers end up with 22 correct answers. Should the governess beat that total, they'll go home empty-handed.
Now it's the governess's turn.
So, Stacey, if she gets it wrong, they can have a turn to get it right and take her back.
Okay.
It's time for the final chase.
This is it.
Come on in.
Who wrote and recorded the hit song Sweet Caroline?
Sweet Caroline.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
Correct. Who commanded the first fleet to Botany Bay?
James Cook.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Philip. Arthur Philip.
Very certain it's Captain Arthur Phillip.
And kicking yourself.
Arthur Philip. Well done.
Yes.
I know my family history.
Which motor company manufactures the Chevrolet and Buick?
GM.
General Motors.
Holden in Australia.
Stop the clock.
Wow, she's having a shocker.
General Motors it is.
It's the first time I've ever seen Anne do so badly.
Koh Tao is an island of which Southeast Asian country?
Thailand.
Indonesia.
Stop the clock.
She's just starting to get a bit annoyed.
The answer is Thailand.
Genius, man.
Oh, God, she's not doing too good at all. Let's go.
His linesmen in a rugby game are called what judges?
Touch.
Line judges.
Stop the clock. The answer is touch judges.
Yeah.
In which US state is the TV series Baywatch mainly set?
California.
Correct.
There's no way known she can catch him here.
Well, Wisent is another name for a species in which correct. A percentile is one.
You got spanked, governess.
So they keep 50 grand, 16.6 grand each.
They're all going to sex tonight.
Do you think they'll catch up now at dinners and have reunions?
They don't go out, they just study.
Are you excited about starting your job? Only 2 sleeps. I'm scared. These people.
You're going to stuff up and people are going to be busy.
No, Corey. I'm only working drive-through and register, so which is so good. So I just gotta look pretty. No stuffing up orders. Do you know how much I hate gonna do it. when I get home and they haven't put in the chips or they haven't put in the potato and gravy? I've never
Excuse me, you said quarter pounder.
That's KFC, bro.
No, it's not. It's McDonald's. See, you're going to fail.
On Thursday, we tried to answer the big questions about the global obesity epidemic with SBS documentary Why Are We Getting So Fat?
Why are we getting so fat?
because of all the biscuits we're eating.
That's it.
My name is Giles Yo. I'm a geneticist. I study genes that are linked to obesity.
I'd like to be a Janine.
You'd like to be a scientist, would you?
I believe that genetics play an important part in the reasons why some people eat more than others.
That's absolute garbage. At the end of the day, you are what you eat.
We like to think that we have full control over the decisions we take about our food.
We have really fast metabolisms, you and I. The way we eat, we should be obese.
Dr. Yo reveals that living and working near takeaway restaurants doubles the chances of becoming obese.
In the last 20 years, the number of takeaways has soared.
That's because junk food tastes so good.
Junk food tastes great.
It's making me hungry. I feel like fatty food.
What do you get? Indian, Asian, fish and chips,
We have too much food around us all the time.
McDonald's, Red Rooster, Hungry Jack's.
We're so lucky to have choice, but that's also a curse.
The problem is our urge to eat is a product of hundreds of thousands of years of evolution.
So what this guy is basically doing is looking for excuses outside of our behaviour for why we're fat.
Yeah, but I think it's legit, man.
I think the DNA is just the crux of it, really.
These people that can eat themselves all day long and they don't put on any weight. See, those people should be slapped.
We're just lucky genetically, but...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if we could be lucky genetically, then people could be unlucky genetically.
Dieting doesn't work. It just doesn't. I have to do something. In 10 years, I'll be in my early 50s. And if I keep going like this, I'm not going to live very long.
A solution to the crisis could be found in a most unexpected place. Dr. Yo travels to the US to investigate.
Did poo make me fat?
Well, because you don't shit.
It's true. When you take a dump, you lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, like a kilo.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a really scary story now.
Dr. Yo meets Teresa, a woman who gained weight in a very unusual way.
This here is me in 2006. I was 123 pounds there.
Shit, what happened to her?
Teresa's weight gain started shortly after she was cured of a painful and debilitating infection in her gut. Her cure was an unpalatable sounding treatment called fecal microbiota transplant.
Fecal?
Did she say fecal?
We're not going to see poo, are we?
Inside of my intestines, the C. diff, the bad bacteria, just overpopulated. So in order to get rid of it, the idea is I would take a donor's feces, which at the time I used for my daughter's.
So she put her daughter's shit in her stomach? Ew!
And the good bacteria from my daughter's feces would overpopulate the bad and clear it up.
But how would...
She ate it?
I got instant relief from my symptoms. And then I noticed my clothes weren't fitting me the same. And before I knew it, I had about a 60-pound weight increase within the matter of 2 to 3 years.
That's a lot really quick, isn't it?
Dr. Colleen Kelly believes that the donor feces holds the key to the mystery.
The mother was slender and fit, and the daughter was overweight. Did we transfer some bacteria from the daughter that might have promoted obesity?
Wow.
She just said that her daughter's feces made her fat.
That's a good excuse.
I wish that there was a way that I could undo it and do a fecal transplant with a lean donor to see if it would reverse or make any sort of effect.
So is this like find the skinniest person you know and get them to give you a scraping?
Yeah.
Great.
Human trials exploring the weight loss possibilities of fecal transplants are underway.
Oh no, here we go.
By giving good bacteria to patients with obesity that therefore influence hormone levels in the gut and actually help people to feel more full and therefore will influence weight loss.
This is going to be the new fad. You'll be going to a clinic. You'll be having a reverse clinic.
I'm going to get my kids to shit in a bag.
Is that poo?
Oh, those scientists better be paid heaps. Imagine literally dealing with shit every day.
I want to see how they're going to put it into the person.
Do they actually, put it up you?
Up the bum.
Oh, really?
So I'm just inserting the scope now into the rectum.
There it goes.
Until I get to the end.
Oh.
It's actually a lot cleaner than you think, isn't it?
You okay, Jen? Great.
She's awake.
Yeah.
Just imagine feeling that spraying into your ass, knowing that's someone else's shit.
Whew. Is that it? Oh, good. We're done.
Now we've just got to pull this 4-metre cable out of your bum. Imagine if this could in the future be therapy for obesity. Well, how wonderful would that be?
Is this the quick fix that everyone's after?
I couldn't do it. The only way to do it is if you freeze it in pill format.
Or turn it into a powder and make yourself a shake.
I just got to put a little teaspoon in your coffee every day.
I'll leave it to you.
No, I don't want your fat poo.